to The Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. This is going to be a love forecast reading for the month of December for the sign of Scorpio. You guys are funny. I did get your comments regarding, some of you were wondering, when are you going to post our readings? I did receive your feedback. Thank you. I hope you guys know I adore all of you so much. So yesterday I was not feeling well, and unfortunately I would rather be 90% better to do the readings that I do for my channel than to be in misery and in pain the entire time. So it's a matter of clarity and being present and enjoying doing the reading. So I'm sorry that I didn't post anything yesterday. I know you guys have been waiting, and I do feel so bad. I do feel horrible about that. But there's nothing that I can do when if I'm not feeling well. I'd rather, like I said, be 90% better and able to think clearly and perform clearly for spirit, as a channel for spirit. So thank you for being patient, and your patience will be rewarded in some way. I know this for sure. So again, this is going to be a love reading for the sign of Scorpio for the month of December 2015. So Spirit, please show me the messages for Scorpio. Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising. Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising. Spirit, please show me the love messages for Scorpio for the month of December 2015. What are the messages, Spirit? I'm just going to give the cards a few more shuffles here while I call on my spirit guides. Spirit, please show us, what are the most important love messages? What does Scorpio need to hear regarding their love lives for the month of December 2015? What does Scorpio need to hear regarding their love lives? What are the messages, Spirit? Okay. I don't know if you guys wonder if I listen to other tarot readers. I very much do. Because as a tarot reader myself, I also am someone who is interested in learning more about tarot. And so if you guys are interested in knowing who I subscribe to, I'm happy to, you know, put a few mentions out there at some point. Some of my favorite readers, you probably have heard of them. Again, Spirit, this is a love reading for the sign of Scorpio. Please show me the love messages for Scorpio. What are the messages, Spirit? Okay. Just move this out of the way. And I am going to be doing a rune casting today. Sorry I didn't finish my sentence. I am going to mention a few of my favorite tarot readers on YouTube when we end the reading here. In case any of you are interested in who else I watch. I don't know why that would be important. Okay. So I have a few runes. Where to begin? You have one rune on your how you see yourself card. You have a few runes that are upside down. Those are the unknowns, and I don't read those. We're not meant to know those. You have one near your recent past position, one in between your present situation and your manifest position, and you have one rune near your near future position. I also will be doing an oracle draw at the end of the reading, so stay tuned for that. I am going to be drinking tea in between here because, like I mentioned, I haven't been feeling so great. We've just had a bout of cold weather come through. Okay, so you have the Nine of Cups reversed, crossed by the Five of Swords upright. What comes below you is the Ten of Wands reversed. What comes above you is the Star reversed. In your recent past, you have the King of Wands reversed. In your near future, you have the Tower reversed. How you see yourself, Scorpio, you have the Two of Pentacles reversed. How your significant other sees you or in your environment, they have the Six of Wands. How your hopes and fears are the Three of Cups. Your outcome is the Moon. Very interesting reading. Okay, let me make sure you guys can see everything. Looks good. Okay. So in your present situation, Scorpio, you do have the Nine of Cups reversed. So what I'm getting from this card is there are a couple interpretations. One can mean that in terms of your love life in December, some of you may be feeling like you're not satisfied emotionally in a relationship, or if you're seeking love and you're single, you may be having trouble feeling satisfied. In fact, I have the perfect song for you. It's by the Rolling Stones. I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Do you guys know that song? And I try and I try and I try and I can't get no satisfaction. That's the song that comes to mind when I see the Nine of Cups reversed. It's not like you guys aren't trying. It's just that you feel like slightly unfulfilled. I could go there in terms of feeling sexually unfulfilled, but it really depends on your specific situation. The Nine of Cups upright is the wish card. And so when it's reversed, it talks about wish not being fulfilled or desire, unfulfilled desires, if that makes any sense. It's almost as though there's something which you desire that you need in terms of your satisfaction, your personal satisfaction, that you're not getting. Either in a relationship, like in an intimate relationship, or in terms of what you're seeking out of another partner, or if you're looking. So your crossing card, this is your challenge. You have the Five of Swords upright. So the challenge card presents something that's helping or hindering you. And I seldom see the challenge card being something that's really helpful. I mean, in some readings, you know, it can represent something that's helping you, but it is a challenge nevertheless. So your challenge with regards to your love life in December, Scorpio, is this conflict that you're dealing with. It could be a battle of wills. It could be getting your way. It could be someone who in your life does this thing where they kind of are jousting with you and then they walk away and make you feel as though they've been victorious over you, when you know in your heart no one has won. There are no winners. The person that hurts the other person, they're not winning anything. They certainly haven't won your heart. And in terms of if this is something that you're involved with, I mean, you should know that by now the arguments and the disagreements and all of that, there can be healthy conflict, of course, but what this is pointing to me is that you're not satisfied emotionally, and the challenge is to detach yourself from this conflict. get out of the way. If there's someone who's trying to drag you into a conflict or an argument or make you feel less than you are, you need to walk away from that person and not engage with them. What comes below you? You have the Ten of Wands reversed. So again, this is the root of the situation, and in this position, it does point to something that you may not be aware of as a subconscious factor. So the Ten of Wands reversed talks about letting go of burden, something that's been weighing on you. It tells me that you don't want to move forward, or you're not moving forward with this person, or you don't want to move forward because the burden is too great. So there is a sense of also possibly being overburdened, to the extent that there's so many things weighing you down about this relationship, or in terms of, you know, this feeling of not being satisfied, that you'd rather just drop it. You'd rather just put down all of the wands that she's carrying. And in this card, the woman is moving by night, and this can often be a card about moving, you know, physically moving to a new location. And it also talks about success, upright. So, but when it's upright, it talks about success, moving forward with a heavy burden, but being successful. Also potentially moving in another direction, or like moving away. When it's reversed, either someone isn't able to move away, isn't able to move in a new direction because the burden is so great, or they've completely put down their burden because it's too heavy and it's weighing them down. So again, when you remove yourself from a conflict, you know, there are not going to be any winners, but you certainly won't be carrying such a great burden then. It seems that the heart of the matter, again, is more about satisfaction, having your wish fulfilled, feeling really good, deriving pleasure, or seeking pleasure. And in your search for pleasure, it's important that you figure out what it is that does make you happy, so that you can feel satisfied, so that you can feel like, you know, you are really happy with what you have. Because it seems like there's some discontent and some conflict going on for you, Scorpio, in December. In the recent past, you have the King of Wands reversed. So this is going to be someone who has a fire sign in their chart, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. I sometimes get this for Sagittarius. So this person is going to be very charismatic. He probably won't do things by the books. He probably is very good with his hands in terms of mechanics. He's wily. He can be selfish. Very prone to take action, maybe even like hastily, impetuously, but almost as though that's his gift, because I've seen this card for people who are Sagittariuses, who literally their one gift in life is being able to act on impulse and make the right decision at the last minute. Almost as if, like, you know, you're in an auction and they always, you know when to raise their hand to bid on something. It's that kind of person. Like, they have very good timing and they have very good sensibilities. So this is someone significant in your past. I have a rune coming up with this person. It's Isa, standstill. So I feel like there's like some kind of dynamic going on. There was some kind of dynamic going on with this person where there was a standstill, where things were literally frozen with this person. There was no moving forward, possibly due to not being able to agree or to come to a resolution. Isa is like an icicle. I mean, the rune literally represents like an icicle, which is frozen. And in the neutral position, I think it's almost like this person is like frozen in their position with you, or they're frozen in terms of their ability to move forward. I'm getting like blocked energy or stuck, or feeling like you aren't able to work something out. The challenge here is this conflict, and you feel unsatisfied about it. You feel like very unhappy about it. And so to come to some sort of resolution or to walk away, it seems like that's your challenge. It looks like you have released this burden, but you still, it's not over yet, is what I'm getting, is that there's still issues that need to be resolved. I had this room with someone else. It's Sewello, and it is reversed. Let me make sure that's Sewello or Awaz. Is it Awaz? There's two runes that look exactly the same, and especially with this rune set, I can't tell you how frustrating it is. I'm gonna have to like mark them. Yeah, this is Sewello. This does look like Sewello self. So issues here. I mean, even in your manifest position, you have the star, so this is what you know to be true. I just get the sense that you're feeling hopeless. I mean, this is where you're putting your intentions, actually. Your intentions become actions. So if your intentions are that you have no faith and you feel hopeless, or you don't feel like you have a direction to go in, that's what you're going to manifest. Because look at your outcome card, it's the moon. Be careful with what you're manifesting. You do have angels and spirit guides around you. Your stars are shining for you. You need to look for them. You need to realize that you do have a direction to go in, and follow that direction. Follow that guidance. Don't feel hopeless. Don't feel like your lights aren't shining for you as brightly. We are going into the Christmas season, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever spirituality you are. And there, in some religions, are the theory of the North Star, the guiding light. So remember that you have a lot ahead of you and a lot to look forward to no matter what. And it's important to remember that about yourself, not to get so wrapped up in feeling hopeless, like there isn't going to be hope for you at the end of this tunnel. Search for it, but don't feel like there isn't a light shining for you. There is. The meaning of Sewello in neutral position here. It's funny because Sewello is like the sun. So it's almost like if I saw the sun card here, which talks about the ego. I very much feel like your feelings are driving a lot of this. Emotions are driving this situation. Your personal satisfaction is at stake. You yourself are responsible for yourself in this situation. So if you want to feel satisfied and to feel happy again, you know, you need to start to manifest the hope and the faith in yourself. Maybe you need someone to come in and give you some inspirational guidance on a daily basis, or you need to you need a healthy dose of someone or something to kind of boost you on a daily basis. But whatever that is, you know, be careful that you're not manifesting, you know, hopelessness, because that's not going to get you the results that you want at the end of the day. In your near future, I should also mention I have another rune here. It's Gabo, which talks about marriage. Yes, I believe this is Gabo, which talks about marriage. It's been floating around here. So, you know, some kind of commitment or some marriage to someone looks to be integral to the situation, Scorpio. I feel like the commitment in your life it's revolving around some commitment or some marriage in your life. And in your near future, you have the Tower reversed. So I feel like there's major changes, major transformations that are happening right now for you, Scorpio. And I don't remember the last reading I did for you, but I feel like you had the Death card in reverse or something like that. But now you have the Tower reverse, which tells me that in the near future, you're going to be dealing with some issue, or with regards to the foundation of the structures in your life. But what I'm getting is that there's something that you catch before it gets really big. Just don't take your eyes away from that situation for too long. I mean, make sure you address the issue, because what I'm seeing here is that this is a tiny little explosion, and you don't want this explosion to get bigger and bigger and bigger, because what's going to happen is the whole tree or the whole tower is going to burn down, in which case you'd have to rebuild on a better foundation. So yeah, it's a minor issue, or it's an issue that's ongoing within a marriage or within a commitment, and it's affecting your happiness. It's affecting your ability to feel satisfied, emotionally fulfilled, and your challenge is to resolve the conflict before it reaches a magnitude that is too hard to handle. Yeah. How you see yourself, you have the Two of Pentacles reversed. I'm getting like emotional turbulence here, choppiness, like ups and downs. It's almost like you can't handle the ups and downs. The ups are really up and the downs are really down. It's a cycle too that's ongoing that you're dealing with. I feel like you are having issues juggling things in December. You may have issues dealing with your own emotions, or resolving conflicting emotions. You also have the rune Uru's strength in reverse. So your strength in the matter, your personal strength, seems to be diminished to some degree, or I feel like you've been knocked down and are having trouble juggling finances or two or more things as well, because Pentacles talk about the material world. I'm also getting the sense that you yourself feel like you're spinning your wheels and not getting anywhere, and the spinning of the wheels, see how she's riding this bike, it's creating turbulence in the water. It's creating emotional turbulence, and that in turn is drawing on your strength. It's pulling on your strength, on your energy. So know that, you know, be careful about that. Be careful about using your energy up in such a way that because what I'm seeing here is that there's some warning signs that you're going to start to see, and don't ignore them. In your environment, or how your significant other sees you, they have the Six of Wands. So this is how they're going to be dealing with you. This is how they see you. They see that you're very victorious, and that you're a leader. They also see that you are an upstanding individual. You've possibly accomplished something really wonderful in your life, and have received a lot of praise for it. They feel that they've won something with you. They feel like that you've won, or that you're victorious, that you've come off, you know, the leader. There is a lot of ego involved in this card. So, you know, in the case of an argument, they may see that you were the winner or that you came out victorious or on top. But this is a good card. It's a positive card overall. The only concern I have is for how you see yourself. It seems like you've used up a lot of strength and don't feel like you're getting anywhere. So just be careful, like where you put where your priorities are, because you don't want to deplete yourself of vital energy. You know, whether it's like putting yourself in conflict situations that are full of conflict or whatever. Just be careful that you're not pulling on your strength and distributing it in ways that are going to be harmful to your energy. Your hopes and fears, you have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups talks about friendship, camaraderie, and celebration. Talks about love. Love between three people. It can be love, platonic love. It also, yeah, it does talk about celebration and enjoying each other, merriment. This is what you're hoping for in December. You want people to come together. You want to celebrate the good times. You want to enjoy your life. You want to enjoy, you want to feel merry. You want to feel good. Your hopes are to feel that you have come together to celebrate. Your outcome is the moon. So the moon has several different meanings, all of which have to do with illusion. Remember, when we see things by the light of the moon, they may look really beautiful in the light of the moon. They may look dreamy. They may look mysterious. We may wonder what they look like during the day. So again, the moon talks about doubt, illusion, romance, mysteriousness, going on a long journey where you are, in terms of a life journey or a path where you are unsure of where it may lead. So there are a lot of meanings around this card. It's a very powerful message. And the moon, in terms of women, it talks about female cycles, moon energy, mother energy. There's sort of what I'm getting in this reading for you, Scorpio, is for an outcome, there's something that you are unsure of, or you're contemplating, but you feel like you're not sure where you're going, or there's a sense of illusion or disillusionment, possibly denial about something. There's something you're not seeing, and the moon is casting its light at the end of this path for you, as if to illuminate that there is light for you at the end of this journey. So I feel that it's important for you to have faith in what you're doing at this time. It's important for you to remain faithful, remain confident and hopeful about this journey. It's important for you to believe more in faith than doubt, and to see things clearly. Please, if something, don't hide an illusion, don't hide in fear. And I say this for other people that I've read for when I see this card. It's the quote by John F. Kennedy: "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." I know it sounds cliche, but oftentimes fear really is a much, much bigger enemy to us than we are even aware of. So beware of what your fears are, so that when it comes time to overcome them, when they present as an obstacle to you in the form of whatever, anxiety, mistrust, faithlessness, whatever, you can confront them and say, I have no fear. Fear is my only obstacle. I'm ready to proceed forward. I know that there's a light for me shining at the end of this path, and when I get there, I will reap the rewards of this journey. So remember that going forward. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull your oracle card. we are running a little bit late here on time. Nevertheless. All right. Spirit, please show me the overall message for Scorpio. What is the overall message for Scorpio? I literally cannot jump these cards sometimes. All right, well, we'll do the best that we can in terms of. Okay, the card that I pulled for you is receptivity. Allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. And that is card number 3 in the Oracle Mermaids deck. Okay. An offer of a free service could be yours. A gift of love, time, friendship, healing, or simply joyful inclusion in a group who is loving and warm and caring could soon be offered to you. Love and good fortune seem to be coming your way, and more easily than it may ever have come before. You have effectively manifested your desires, but instead of joyful acceptance, you are greeting them with some suspicion. Someone loves you deeply and wishes to offer you gifts of their love, or a relative has made a move to help you. At this time, the universe is coming to you with abundance. It is up to you now to be open to receive. Receptivity is a quality of water. Be like the water now. Allow the good of the universe that the creator of the world is sending you to come to you now. Allow your cup to be filled again and for your pool to be full. You deserve this. You are free to receive, and there will be no hook. Okay, wonderful, wonderful card. And I do see this message resonating with your reading. I see it in a few places. And really the message also is about being open to receive. Feel trusting that you're going to receive a gift, and be open to gifts from others. Be open to receive messages. Open yourself up more to the universe and more to the energies that are surrounding you in December. Be ready to receive them because they're coming your way. What else did I want to mention? If you would like to book a private reading with me, please just drop open the description below the video, and there's some information there. And I was just going to mention a few readers that I do subscribe to quite a few people on YouTube, but I don't make my subscriptions public right now just because it's not necessary for everyone to know all the things that I listen to or whatever. But some of my favorite readers, I just want to mention because I really respect their work, and I don't know what other information is pertinent, but I'll just go ahead and list a few. Your Indigo Path, she's wonderful. I do really love her work. I also listen to Alexandra Tarot, wonderful, beautiful reader. Love her work. And who else do I listen to? Moonwater Tarot. I could really go on and on. There's another woman that reads the Lenormand deck really well. Actually, there's a few out there. So anyway, if you want to check those people out, I'm sure you will love their readings as well. And I will be posting the mid-December videos in a couple weeks, so stay tuned for those. And thank you for being patient. Again, I really do appreciate your patience. Hopefully my health will hopefully my health will not let me down again, because I'm trying to get through these readings. But thank you for hanging in there, and let me know if you resonate with this reading. If not, hopefully check your rising sign. Sometimes moon signs, usually it's your sun or your rising you should be checking, but it just depends. It depends on what you resonate with. This is a general reading, so for the most accurate readings, please come get a personal reading with me, or with another reader. For the most accurate readings, do come get a reading with me. Okay, take care. Love and light. Bye-bye.